T&M Kids. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe for more content.
Fireman Sam, the Pontypandy pioneers. The children of Pontypandy were very excited. Fireman Sam was taking them out for a day of action and adventure.
This day out is going to be really cool,
said James.
I love being a Pontypandy pioneer. We're the best adventure group in the world.
And Fireman Sam is the best leader in the world,
said Sarah.
I hope we get to do rock climbing and all sorts of scary stuff,
said Mandy, jumping up and down. Norman was thinking of his tummy.
I hope there's plenty to eat,
he said. Just then, Norman's mum Dilys came along with a big brown bag full of food.
Don't worry,
she said.
I've packed you all a feast for lunchtime.
Soon, Sam came out of the fire station.
Are we all ready for a day of adventure?
He called. On Pontypandy Beach, Bronwyn Jones was looking for pretty seashells when she came upon something very strange. Lots of big, wooden crates had washed up on the shore and some were still floating about in the sea.
All those crates could be very dangerous to boats,
she said.
Not to mention the wildlife on the beach. I need to call Fireman Sam.
At the fire station, Station Officer Steele sounded the alarm.
There's an emergency at the beach,
he said.
Sam, we're going to need your help.
I'm sorry, kids.
Sam said, jumping into Jupiter.
We'll have to have our adventure another day.
The pioneers felt really sad.
What are we going to do now?
cried Mandy.
Sam said he had a big surprise waiting for us at the end of the mountain trail.
We can still go on our adventure,
said Norman.
All we need is a new leader, and I'm the best person for the job.
Dilys shook her head.
No, Norman. The leader needs to be a grown-up,
she said. So Trevor said that he would lead the Pontypandy pioneers on their adventure day. Soon, Trevor and the pioneers were marching along the mountain trail to the mountain rescue station.
Keep up, everyone,
Norman shouted.
Not so fast, Norman,
said Trevor, panting.
I need to make sure we are going in the right direction.
Trevor took out his map. But before he had a chance to look at it, a big gust of wind blew it out of his hands.
Not to worry. I know where we're going,
said Trevor. Back at the beach, the rescue team were busy gathering up the crates. Sam and Penny were in Neptune, making sure all the crates were collected before they became a danger to any boats. Tom was in his helicopter overhead.
Come in, Sam,
he said over the radio.
It looks like a cargo ship spilled its crates overboard a few miles out to sea.
Thanks, Tom,
replied Sam.
We'll make sure they're all collected and get them back to the ship as soon as possible. Over.
The Pontypandy pioneers were getting very tired and hungry. They hadn't had any lunch, and Norman wasn't at all sure Trevor knew where he was going.
Maybe we should stop for something to eat,
Trevor suggested. That soon cheered everyone up.
Now, who's got the food?
Mandy gulped.
We thought you had it,
she said. Trevor shook his head.
Me? No. I thought one of you had it.
Norman groaned and held his stomach.
This is the worst adventure day ever,
he said. Later that afternoon, Trevor had a surprise for the pioneers.
I know I lost the map and we forgot our lunch,
he began.
But you'll be pleased to know we've reached the end of the mountain trail. Ta-da!
Everyone gasped. Just behind Trevor was a zip wire running from the mountain rescue station to the bottom of the mountain.
Cool,
said Sarah.
I want to go first.
But Norman had another idea.
If Sam was here, he would go first,
he said naughtily.
Maybe you should go first, Trevor. Unless you're scared.
Trevor looked up at the zip wire and gulped.
No,
He said.
I can do it.
Soon, Trevor was at the start of the zip wire. He clicked on his safety harness and took a deep breath. He counted to 3 and jumped off.
Ah,
He cried. Suddenly, the zip wire jammed and Trevor was stuck in midair.
Oh no.
Shouted Norman. He started to feel guilty about making Trevor go first on the zip wire.
I'll run up to the mountain rescue station to tell Tom.
But Tom wasn't there. He was still helping Fireman Sam at the beach.
I'd better call for help.
Said Norman, picking up the station's radio.
Hello? Hello? Fireman Sam, you there?
Back at the beach, the team had finished clearing up the wooden crates and returned them to the cargo ship. Suddenly, Sam heard Norman's voice on Jupiter's radio.
Norman? Is that you?
Asked Sam, surprised.
Yes. I'm at the mountain rescue station. Trevor's in trouble.
Norman cried.
We're on our way.
Sam said. He put on Jupiter's siren and raced off. Trevor was holding onto the zip wire as tightly as he could, but he could feel his hands slipping.
I don't think I can hold on much longer.
He wailed. Luckily, Fireman Sam and his team were there in a flash. They grabbed a safety blanket from Jupiter and stretched it out under Trevor. He was going to have to jump.
Right then, Trevor.
Sam called.
All you need to do is let go and we'll catch you.
Trevor shut his eyes and counted to 3. He was very frightened, but he knew it was the only way to get down. He let go and fell through the air. He landed with a big bounce on the safety blanket and everyone cheered.
That was cool.
Said James. Norman agreed.
Definitely.
He said.
Do you know what? I think you're the bravest leader we've ever had, apart from Sam.
All of the Pontypandy pioneers felt very relieved that Trevor was okay, but their tummies were still rumbling. At that moment, Dilys came along with their lunchbox.
You forgot your sandwiches.
She said, a little out of breath.
Have you all had fun?
Norman jumped up.
Trevor was really brave, ma'am.
He said.
You should have seen him on the zip wire.
You'll have to do it again and show me.
Dilys said. But Trevor couldn't think of anything worse.
Maybe another day.
He replied. Thanks for watching, like, share and subscribe for more content.